Hi Gemini, welcome to your April 2026 reading. It was supposed to be a Hasta full moon reading, but alas, here we are. Now, if you are a Western Gemini, welcome, get in here. You want your sun, moon, and ascendant for this reading, all right? And for my Vedic people, we've got Margashirsha, Ardra, and Purnavasu. This is your reading too, so get in here, get in here, get in here. Let's see what the cards have in store for you, okay? So, we have the Page of Ariel, first off. We have the Five of Raphael. We have your inner guidance is real and trustworthy for this one. So let's see what we can get from these cards right here. Okay, so I talked to Taurus about this because it seemed like Taurus was learning from their disappointments, and that is what has led to many wonderful blessings in the Taurians' lives. If you cross-watch with Taurus, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But when it comes to you, I feel like the disappointments that you might have learned in your life, I feel like you're taking that one step further. And instead of just learning from your disappointments, I feel like you're taking those lessons and turning them into your purpose. Okay? I feel like that's what you're doing. You're taking these lessons and you're turning them into your purpose. You're turning them into ways to move forward with your life. Okay. And I feel like some of you might have been disappointed in yourselves because you haven't been listening to your inner voice. And I feel like that's the lesson you learn. The lesson you learn is to listen to your inner voice. It says here, your inner guidance is real and trustworthy. Please help me clearly hear, see, feel, and know the divine guidance that I have asked and prayed for. Allow me to keep my ego out of the way so your wisdom can come streaming through me for my own benefit and those around me. So this is the lesson that you've learned that you are taking forward from this point on, Jam. Okay? You're learning to use your intuition more, to trust your intuition more, and to move that forward. Now, a couple of things are happening for you, which I kind of love. The first thing is that you are connecting with your heart's true desire. You are connected with people who truly understand you, who truly get you, or you are connecting with people who truly want to give you as much support as they possibly can. And that's kind of propelling you, giving you a sense of purpose in order to move forward with whatever it is you want to do with your life. But again, it comes from your disappointments. It doesn't come from your happiness. Okay? With the Five of Raphael, it says, everything happens for a reason. Release regret and embrace the opportunities for happiness. Search for the silver lining. That's exactly what some of you are doing. That's exactly what some of you are doing. Hence this, right? Now with the Page of Ariel, we've got reliable, clever, educated, balanced. An excellent opportunity will be offered to you. Scholarships or the pursuit of education. Time to get to work. So yeah, you're taking this disappointment and you're finding purpose with it. And you are driven and you won't be told and you won't be denied. And I kind of love that for you. You're kind of very, very determined and you want to get better. You want to learn more. You want to do more things. So let's get some clarification. Oh, hello. Let's get some clarification for you. Okay. Not sure about this. Things are turning out well for you, Gemini, but you might not be that trustful, that trusting. And that's understandable, right? That's completely oh, hello. You see, before I get into this, I want to talk about your houses first because I neglected to do that last time with another sign. So when it comes to the full moon in Hasta, your fourth house got all the way activated. Everything to do with your home, your private life, or everything to do with that, all the disappointments that came with that, like your fourth house lit up. Okay, so everything that you've learned is in response to your home life, where you come from, your family's ancestry, all the lessons that you've learned, all the disappointments that you've had to shoulder, it comes directly from your home life, your private life. So in order to balance that out, you're being advised to focus on your 10th house. But this is the thing, Gemini. This is something that you're already doing. All I'm doing is confirming for you that you're on the right track. That is all my role is here, is to make sure you know if you are focusing on your career, if you're focusing on your public role, you're already doing what you're supposed to be doing. That's my reason for being here. It's not to advise anything. Okay? So let's get to the cards now. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, businesswoman, philanthropic, luxury, healer, successful, well-known, and health. So this is who you learn from. This is not necessarily who you become. It's who you learn from. It's who you've learned these lessons from with regards to the disappointments in your life, right? And then with the Three of Pentacles, craftsman, tradesman, hard work paying off, collaborating and partnering with others. So what you've learned from this person is what you take to other people that you might want to work and collaborate with, or what you might want to join with, right? So you learn from this person and then you bring it here, right? That's what you do. Okay, so that's what's going on there. So you're off to a really good start. Like, you've learned from another person who is quite utilitarian and knows how to be resourceful. But then we hit a little bit of a bump in the road, right? It feels like darkest before the dawn type of situation. So we've got insomnia, unhappiness, guilt, regret, remorse, hormonal imbalance, unfocused, breaking point. I think for some of you, your trauma is keeping you awake. For others of you, it might be your mistakes keeping you awake. But it feels like there's a lot of shame here for some of you. Not all of you, just some of you. Some of you, there's a lot of shame here over the past. Others of you might be worried, might be thinking the worst about things because of what they've experienced or what they've done. But it's like, that's still there. That's going to be there for quite a while, but you're rearranging your life. You're rearranging your life rather than laying down and giving up and just like surrendering to bad feelings. You're actually kind of rearranging your life to make sure that you get the very best out of it anyway. So you're refusing to back down. Life is kicking your ass and you're refusing to back down. And instead you're turning around and you're saying to yourself, you know what? I'm going to fucking win. I'm going to win. And that is your mentality. And that is a mentality that will get you extremely far in life. Because that's what you need. You need that resilience. Your 8th house is Capricorn. You wrote the book on that. Or you wrote the book on resilience. That's what a lot of people don't understand about you. Okay. So we've got the King of Pentacles. Empire, faithful, provider, long-term stability, mentor, accomplishment, and affluent boss. And let me go back to the Two of Pentacles. Adaptability. You're adapting, budgeting, financial decisions, and balancing financials. And I feel like you making better decisions with your finances and how you allocate them. I feel like you're going to move forward in a major way when it comes to like whatever your vocation is or your career is or even your hobbies are. I feel like you're going to move forward in a major way because of the way your attitudes are changing. And now I'm going to read the notes before I sign off. Okay, let's see what we've got for you. Okay, so okay. So we've got success in study, successful counseling, successful recovery, counselor, beauty industry, turning a page in love, sadness to happiness. Yes, yes. All of that. This is exactly what I see. I see you alchemizing the hardships that you've had in life and turning them into an opportunity to be a better person. And that's exactly what I see for you. So, and I feel like love might come out of that too. Stand by. Okay. So, yeah. That's for my beautiful gems. That was for Margashira, Ardra, and Ponavasu, but it was also for my Western Geminis. Sun, Moon, and Lagna. I am Empress Justice, and I will see you in the next reading. Peace and blessings. Bye bye, my darlings.